You have two people on a mental break smashing things right now. What are you gonna do? Well, they don't destroy any of my lights, but what are you gonna do? For anything meaningful. It's not all bad. I could have done something really frustrating, right? Bioferrite. Ugh, I hate that noise. That noise raises my blood pressure like you wouldn't believe. Welcome back, people. This is the RimWorld Odyssey game I've been at for a little while now. You can see our ship is looking pretty good. I think I'm going to move this out at some point. But for now, it's cool. And I think I'll build one more here, and that's going to be it for those. We're going to use the rest for power and other meaningful stuff. You can see the green lights. We stole off those mechies, and then there's still some red emergency lights around and about. Jambo, you don't even have a weapon, friend. Uh-oh. It was a great weapon sitting here. Now it's gone. There's still some organization, clearly, that could happen with my storage area. There was a legendary weapon. Now it's gone. I swear I had my weapons put in here. What is this stuff? Orbital targeter. Oh, speaking of which, I think Matt might have some of those in his pocket yet. Somebody did. I don't know why they don't just put them down after a while, but there you go. Somebody picks them up. Maybe they are down. I thought I had... Oh, what's that? Sentience catalyst. What are you doing with that, friend? Where are you, by the way? How about we get it put away so it doesn't just sit in your bed and I never notice it. Exotic goods trader. Quick, call them. Holy smokes, could I sell some stuff right about now? I don't want the shard. There's some interesting options on the gene packs. We could do vacuum resistance. Fat body gene pack. Cool gene pack. I don't know. I'm not totally sold. Oh, I could buy a few more books. I think in the interest of actually spending some money, I mean, I'm selling everything I want to sell, but I'm going to sell the biomutation pulsar. Maybe that's worth keeping too. There we go. I got some books, some advanced components. I haven't made any defenses here yet. Bunch of plasteel, most notably of all. I should have bookshelf space here yet. Didn't I build a second bookshelf somewhere? I thought I did. I'm losing my mind, perhaps. Furniture? I need to head to a wooded biome and gather up a crap ton of wood and make a crap ton of fuel. Then I'll move a few of these in there, these mechanoid drop pods, and just stuff them full. That feels like a worthwhile endeavor. Why is there just a light sitting here? I have no idea. Ambrosia sprout, exotic goods, tantrum. You don't have a... Well, I never found that weapon for you. That's the next plan. Alright, I think it's time to flesh out this section of the ship and just make it match this side. For my own sanity. I've been doing really well with the mental issues, but man, it is falling apart right now due to the gut worms. Oh, never mind. That dude doesn't even have gut worms. Due to... Oh, insults. There's a food binge. Great, friend. Let's grab all these on the map and bring them in. So we don't even really need to wait for the rice. I'd like to get on, but it's almost ready, so we might as well take it with us. Is there any wildlife we can get a hold of here? I guess. We'll take what we can. Alright, we have a bulk goods trader coming in. I don't know why temps are so much hotter inside. Well, do these things generate heat? No, every room is hot. I have no idea. Butter here is on the verge. Jealous of Vaughn's bedroom. Okay, that we can fix. Trade with these clowns. I don't like that they just bring their critters right through. Man, that's very frustrating. So Vaughn and Butter have to switch rooms. Where's Vaughn's room? Vaughn. Alright, set owner, Butter. There you go. Solves one problem anyway. Not really trying to gather any more silver. I'm just going to take what I can. Awoken mercenaries, and we know those are great. There's 11 people. They possess. All right, we're gonna have to go for that one. Does that 30 days? So we'll do. I'm gonna carry on with these quests I've been working on. I'm gonna just get rid of this now. I don't need that anymore. And I guess we could go back to research. All we were researching was ship stuff, and I don't have any tech prints. So I guess that is what it is. We might have an idle person. If he's idle, then I'll probably kick the research back in, and then I wish I could get a hold of those tech prints. This thing consumes a lot of juice. That's why I just don't want it running at the moment. We do have tons of power right now because none of the heaters are doing anything. But once that rice comes in, we jump. I think we just... Where the heck are we? We're over here. Jump to the next nearest one. Wouldn't mind going to a forest. It's a Cecropia tree grove. There's caves and a hollow. It's going to need a hollow if we're going to land a ship like this on it. I'm trying to get a little bit of stuff done over here. I did buy some cloth off those traders. Just because I don't have time to grow any here, and it's going to be most useful, I think. So, fleshed out those bedrooms. I got excellent beds, and that took about 5 or 6 rebuilds. And we're a little short on wood at the moment, so I think I'm going to do some wood chopping here. Well, actually, if we go to a Cecropia tree grove, what is this doing here? Oh, never mind. I thought that was my ship engine, my grav ship engine, but it's not. Half tempted to just get rid of these. I could put some shelves there that would accomplish the same thing better. I think that's a better play than what I got going on right now. Oh, mechanoid relay. I haven't been to that yet. That's a new one. There's just an endless number of new quests. It's really great. Having a lot of fun with that. Lights. Everybody's got lights. So we could go to an ancient complex, and I did just get a quest, so that would net us a decent amount of additional people, most likely, because last time we grew by like 5 or 6 people when I did that. That seems worthwhile. Somewhere there's a bunch of worn out gear, which I should be melting down. Yeah, marine armor 42%. We're also actively making some, so let's do that. And recover the plasteel from those items and free up the storage. Be nice to get some kind of trader that would take a bunch of this crap. How are we doing for vac stone at the moment? 437 still. We went and mined it one time, and we're still like sitting pretty from it. So a lot of people have nothing to do at this moment, but it says I need a research project, but I don't really feel like I do. I need statuary for the new bedrooms. There's an aerial attack. Provide 4 soldiers. I don't really want to do that. I would like to make friends with them again. I don't know if I can trust the bastards, though. I'm going to stop sewing this. I think it's time to just move on here. Oh, that's great. There's a rotten critter in there. I don't want that. Yeah, I think we're just going to go. I'd like to do at least one more of them plasteel sites. And I'm leaning towards this one just because it's in a forest and I could really use all the wood. So I think we'll go that route. I guess we can just plop the ship down right on top of some trees and stuff like that. Doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. What's that one? That's a distress signal. We could go sort out the Empire, but they kind of need to do their own thing and take care of themselves. Holy smokes. Where's the plasteel, friends? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have many options, but on the plus side, in terms of defense, this is fantastic, right? All right, once again, I think I'm going to focus on doing a little bit of hunting. Overheated grav engine. Uh-oh, that's not good. I guess I could do some, like, prospecting over here or something and see what we can find, because usually there's components everywhere, but that is not the case on this map for some reason. There's no great spot to plant food either, but it looks like they will be able to swim here at least. I could block this off. Uh-oh, it's an ambush. To the north, yeah. What is that? It's a little shaman. with an artery blockage. That was your ambush? One dude with a club? That's not terribly impressive, friend, but there you go. I want human-like carcasses there. Let's get him dragged out of there. That was weird and worthless. Is there anybody else? Not a single other red dot, so that was the whole ambush. Let's go see when we can launch again. 6 days? Son of a biscuit. There's probably open space in these, but I don't really want to get too nuts. That would be great for like a trap corridor. We definitely need to chop some trees, though. That was one of the main reasons for coming here, so let's go bananas on that. There's pigs to hunt, too, so let's do that. No components, but I have 121, so I'm not terribly worried about that. Some cars abandoned over here for some reason. They're going to make quick work of that mining. I think I'd prefer to get out of here sooner rather than later. There's not even a lot of structures unless we start mining. Do I have a lot of blocks laying around? Yeah, 600 and something. Yeah, we're going to be underwater with how much wood we have momentarily, so that's good. I like this, man. This is a great map for a base. Oh, it didn't really take us long to mine out all the plasteel, that's for sure. But we have over 1,000 now. I don't have any bionics. Am I not making bionics? What's going on with that situation? Arm and a leg. And those were just for health repairs. Still have gutworms hanging on, of course. You need an arm. You need a leg. I almost have everybody bionicized, though. Yeah, that's good. Since I'm stuck here for a while, I'm going to do some exploratory mining. Just to keep everybody busy. What's wrong with Jambo? Night owl and daytime. I never updated that just because we're all over the map. I've just been sort of dealing with it. It is a pretty significant penalty, but she's not going to have a break. Hopefully. I guess either I have to harvest food or I have to plant food. As soon as I can get out of here, we're going to bail. But we still have 4.5 days. There's an autosave. That doesn't happen too often here. It said there were caves here, I thought, but I don't see any. Maybe this is it. I added a few engines to the back on an extra turret. Isn't doing much for my power problems, but they seem to be okay at the moment. One of these I could just not refuel, probably. The heat in there is abominable. What are you going to do? Ideally, the next thing I would do is get rid of all these things, and then I could free up all this space. I can turn this off. I wouldn't have to maintain all this wood all the time. That'd be fantastic as well. There was a social fight between a few people. Vaughn got the worst of it, but nothing discovered by mining yet either. Not a single, steel anything. Really strange. I think it's intentional on this map, in all honesty. Look at this. Why don't we come over here and mine that one? They'll probably never get to it. Anyway, working through the bionic stuff, too. We still need a leg. And then we'll go back to just making full sets of that stuff to get everybody up to the same level. Not all these rooms are going to have excellent statuary. It's just too much to try to keep up on. We've drawn an infestation. This hasn't happened yet. That's a big infestation. All right, well, I don't know if they'll come for me or what. Or if we should even try to mess with them. We could just stay out of there and let them grow, because we're only going to be here another 3 days. I could wall that off. I think that's my best play. I'm going to cancel my jobs over there. I don't need any of that stuff. Do I have any stone handy? I have a bunch of limestone. Structure limestone. Or yeah, there, limestone. There you are. I want to get too close to them. There. Let's see if we can just block them in there and ignore. Huh? Oh, you lot can go free. Sorry about that. Vaughn's having a real hard day. We don't even need a door over there. Intense pain. Ah, dude, what the hell? Why did she just... She's set to attack. And that could be the end of us here. Hopefully they get distracted by the ship. Alright, well. Cancel all that. Few minor injuries. Nothing major. We lost another turret. I guess we just come in here and start blasting them. Is that the whole shebang? I think so. Okay, 450 jellies. Insect, what is this? I need these destroyed too, friend. What are you equipped with? Oh, okay, this is a good gun. Never mind. Ah! She's about to get attacked. Not for long. Oh, there's another one there. I almost missed those bad boys. Okay, there you go. Alright, haul all that out of here. These, I'm just going to leave them. I don't want them. Architect orders. Slaughter? No, let's do finish off on all these clowns. And then we can actually take the insects and turn them into chem fuel as well. I was doing wood, but not opposed to... Oh, Leo, I'm sorry, friend. There you go. Haven't had that yet. It's the first time I've really been under a mountain, though. Ah, look at that. I did find a cave. Not too impressive of a cave, but there it is. Man, the moods. Vaughn, get it together, friend. It was all people punching each other, too, which is really frustrating. Are we butchering these guys? We certainly are. Somebody want to come in and take care of that for us, or what? Kramer, you're the cook. Start wide open butchering these things. Another area revealed. There you go. Nothing. So there are caves here. We just have to find them. Not that I really care to or need to, but since we can't go anywhere yet, I like that they limit that too. It'd be too easy if you could just plop down and fly off, and that'd be that. Did we get our turrets rebuilt? We did not. How are we doing for steel? 1,000? See, this is the time when you poop all these out of here. Bam. That helps. We're going to have to find steel soon. I'm going to poop all of it out. Alright. How are we doing for chem fuel? We have quite a bit. Alright, so I'm going to load these down with chem fuel. See how much it can hold. The answer to that is 3,000. Alright. Now, I don't know if... I think they will. We're going to make a ton more, so it's going to look like I'm out of chem fuel, but I'm definitely not out of chem fuel. We're still making a ton of it. There you go. Loaded and ready to go. I wish it was an indicator that it was full versus empty. As if the image would change a little bit, that would be nice. Alright. Why is no one butchering away? Kramer, what are you doing in bed, friend? Let me double check this job I had here. Make sure that was for insect meat. Raw food, meat. Yes, indeed. Okay. So they should be on top of that before it all starts rotting away, right? Alright, yeah, they're working on it now. Perfect. So safe to say there's no resources on this map. We didn't hit steel a single time, and usually you'd hit that all over the place. If there's any steel over here, though, we can claim it. There's really not. See, that's interesting, too. We could take a bunch of chunks and smelt them, but I'm not desperate at this point, so I don't really care too much. I'm going to do, like I said, one more Plasteel trip, and then I'm going to go for the Ancients and see if we can get another really awesome weapon. I really like the first one we got, because it's great against mechs. So, the charge rifle. Oh man, how much damage do these walls take? Holy smokes. Insane ramblings for Vaughn. Again. Alright, guess who's coming for us again? Always the imps. If it ain't the mechs, fortunately it's entirely melee. If I can get everybody over here in time, which doesn't seem like it's gonna happen, we should be able to lay waste to these suckers and then run back towards the ship for cover while the ship shoots at them. That's the plan. Fortunately, they have to walk through this terrain as well as us. What is wrong with you, my friend? You have food poisoning. Son of a biscuit. That sucks, but what are you going to do? He's not going to make it in time. As long as they come at me piecemeal again, we're in great shape. This is going to be a problem. There's a lot of these dudes coming in. All right, I guess we run back and go back to defend the ship. That's too many people. How many of them are there? Still 50. Vaz got caught. All right, you stand over here. If you can get your fire put out, which ain't going to happen because they're still blasting the pants off you. Wrangle, you just stop wherever you can start shooting, friend. Oh, man, we might have just got overrun there. 36 left, yeah. Blasting the ship. And they're meleeing the pants off me. Hey, they're fleeing. Oh, that's a godsend. Vaz is still on fire. I would like Matt to run over and extinguish Vaz. And then, anybody incapacitate? No, nice. Alright, yeah, keep giving it to him. Liz is on fire. Well, Kat just got her butt shot to bits. Why didn't they run away with everybody else? I don't know, but... you extinguish her if you could catch her. Jambo, extinguish her. Ah, come on. Come on, man. Alright, you lot, go free. We have to get this fire put out by the ship ASAP. That's a major problem. Alright, we do have some people we could potentially capture. You're in great shape. Doesn't do dumb labor or social. Ah, they're delicate. Are all these guys going to be delicate? No, okay. Nervous sucks. How many of them are there here? Not many. Fortunately, the Thrumbo took it upon itself to rescue Liz, because nobody else did. This zone's going to have to be expanded. And Lamb. This dude's trying to crawl. He's trying to bash on the door when he's incapacitated, but he's trying to bash on the door. He's like, please, someone help me. Please, for the love of God. Just finish me off. Why are we still drafted all over the place? Dear Lord. Oh, good. So I did capture a prisoner. Body modder, iron weld. Crafts like a beast. I need more crafters, so why not? I also need more fighters, but it is what it is. I'm going to have to put this fire out. I don't want to do it, but there it is. That dude get up? No, he's just waiting around for someone to take him out. Alright, the insect meat's rotting away. We didn't quite get to that. Another crafter would have definitely helped, but there it is. I think we only dropped one weapon, and I did pick that up straight away. It's cats. Equip that. Insect meat's rotting away. Thank God they ran when they did, or we'd be totally toast. They were about to breach, man. We didn't even lose any turrets that time around. Well, please leave a like if you're still enjoying. Leave a comment. I read them all. I do respond. One more Plasteel map. Did we finish all the Plasteel jobs? We did not. That's okay. We're going to go for it. I did get my bionics installed on all the people that had injured limbs and such. This person's going to need a kidney. Yowza. That's something I can do here. Add Bill bionic. Oh, yeah. Perfect. I want to get detoxifiers for everybody, too. That's going to be important. I'm going to give her a kidney because they will die flat out. I could give somebody a kidney and then give her a real kidney, which would work just fine, and I don't know, promote my own pawns over them. I don't know if there's any concept of organ rejection in this game, but so we're gonna find out. A lot of stuff here I could be smelting, but I don't really care. There's an infection, but we are actively tending it. She should be fine. She's not delicate or anything. Well, please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I read them all. I do respond. Next time, I would have flown rather than fighting that. Yeah. Next time, we're going to fly to the next site. Deal with the rest of it. The Floundering Eagle is ready to fly again, people. I love you all. I'll see you next time.